A very good morning, everyone that is actually tuned into the screens of Elkem TV. My name is Calamity. You can simply call me Urban Brown, and actually appearing to the screens at this very juncture, and actually linking in for what is called Unmuted right here onto the Elkem TV studios. My name is Calamity. You can simply call me Urban Brown, and I've actually joined in this very show for one called Remy, our actually guest that is one of our hosts that is not in place, but she'll be joining in onto this particular show. One more time, today is a Friday, and I want to welcome you guys. Thanks for joining the show. Thanks for loving Elkem TV and always keeping tuned to this very particular moment, and where we give you the unmuted, bringing you the celebrity gossip and wherever everything that is actually happening to the musical industry. We actually bring it for you right here onto Elkem TV. I want to salute everybody that is right there, and you're actually joining up the show. These are very moment. I want to salute you right there, man. How are you doing? Thanks for joining the show. My name is Calamity, and today there are actually a lot of things that have actually come down as we get into the weekend, and we expect a lot to happen into the weekend. Just keep around there, keep tuned, and we'll be giving you all the updates all over everything that will be actually coming up right there. My brother, one more time, I want to actually briefly take into some of the musical news, the news that have actually made rounds into the musical industry right here. Just keep locked into the show, and after this short break, I'll be actually diving in with more big stuff that have actually made rounds into this very week. Keep locked into the show as we get back from a short commercial break. Once again, you're welcome back from that short commercial break. You know, it's been a little breeze, you know, as we, the journalists or the media personalities, we are gathered to actually breathe. And, you know, we have a lot to share today. One more time, as I told you earlier on, we're getting to the weekend, and the month started earlier on, days ago, but we're actually trying to move it. And today is the 19th day of this very month of April as well. And the year is we're actually getting to the last days of this very year. You know, wherever we actually get after June, the months after June, we just get to know that we are actually winding up with 2024, looking forward to 2025. You have to work hard so that you have something to actually show out that will be in 2025. One more time, welcome to the show. It's called Unmuted, where we bring you the celebrity gossip, what has actually happened to the musical industry. And right here, I want to start with our local celebrity celebrity news that have actually come down into the western parts of that is Uganda. And I'll start with Bunyoro musical industry. We have actually seen a couple of things coming down, and we're also looking forward to see a lot of things also coming down into the musical industry. And right here onto the unmuted show, I'll actually get to start with that is one of our stories that is making rounds. You see, you will actually get it to be seeing a flyer down there whereby we see some of our two celebrities, and they'll be going to premiere the videos. That's tomorrow. That will be the 20th of this very month, and it's Saturday. And among the celebrities that will be actually premiering the videos tomorrow is Jovi Kayla. Will be actually premiering her video of Niwe Wange. That will be actually premiered that is at a D9. You can simply reach out there and enjoy the vibes as she's premiering her video. It's gonna be so crazy, it's gonna be murder, and there is a lot that's gonna be happening down those ends of the D9. Meanwhile, let's link up there and actually support Jovi Kayla. That is our honor. She premieres her Niwe Wange song. And of course, in Bakura Elkem TV, I want to remind you tomorrow ekyamkaga Jovi Kayla again akubana premieringa akazina kam video akazina kama nyirenka Niwe Wange so nsaba mweje tugende tumuhagira as well hala D9 again akuba live. That's tomorrow, so sakuja ukara so that sobole kuba katebe ko mai so how things are going to be moving down. And away from Jovi Kayla, we actually still moving on. We get to see there is Allen Western Boy also going to premiere his video that will actually be coming up tomorrow with the very day, as I told you earlier on, that will be having two celebrities all premiering their musical videos as well. Meanwhile, Allen Western Boy also be premiering Taiguta video that will be down at Sunny Home guest house that is actually down the places of Masindi Junior Quarter. So you can simply reach out to that very place and also support that celebrity and interest the most funny thing and the interesting thing is that entrance is free. So you don't need to miss out with this beautiful. That is on today's screens is Allen Western Boy that will be actually premiering of Thai Guta song that was actually released a few days ago, and tomorrow the video will be out right now at Sunny Home Guest House that is in Masindi Guest House. And we're still moving on to the other celebrity updates have actually made rounds into this very week. These are very weak, moving right to places of Hoima, still into the Bunyoro musical industry. We also saw actually some fights coming up in a meeting of the Hoima musical. It was actually a meeting for Hoima celebrities. Those are guys that are doing musical in Hoima district that has actually went down for the meeting. Unfortunately, they ended up into disagreements, and at the end of the day, they started clashing. We have to actually get into a look at the videos and actually what went down that is in Hoima, where they actually called in for the unity meeting to see how they can actually move together as celebrities of Hoima and Vinyoro at large. Just keep locked into the show. That is the video coming up as we just seeing at those guys how they were trying to pull one another. That is in Hoima. Let's get to look at the video and also get to move into some other stories. That is a video of what happened in Hoima this very week.
Can you leave me alone? Stepping down. Can you leave me alone? Can you leave me alone? What's that? You want the Kanyaka?
And gentlemen, one more time, that is actually what came down into that is Hoima district as celebrities were actually officiating the meeting, the unity meeting down the places of Hoima, and they ended up in disagreements, and that is actually what came about. Let's wait and see how maybe you never know, they will go for another meeting, but we'll keep updating you of what will actually be coming out from those places of Hoima. Briefly, those actually the stories that have made rounds into this very week when we get to know about the Bunyoro musical industry. One more time, my name is Calamity, and you can simply call me Urban Brown, joining in for our that is none other than Remy that never actually happened to make it today, and we couldn't make you guys miss this particular show, and also getting to know what is actually happening to the musical industry over Bunyoro and Uganda at large. And right now I get to dive into the national musical industry. That is, when I mean the national, I mean Uganda at large. What is actually happening to the musical industries of places of Kampala and the rest of the world. Meanwhile, I'll start with another story of Artin Pro. When I talk about Artin Pro, this guy has been actually into the musical industry for quite a long span, and he has made has actually become one of the prominent producers in our country, Uganda. Has actually made so many songs in his way in his career over the production or the producer as well. This very week, appearing to one of the television that is in Kampala, we saw this very guy that is producer Artin Pro confessing that he is single and looking for searching for a lover. You understand? So that is it, and I will actually be seeing the photo of Artin Pro also coming through onto the screens as well as we're proceeding. Artin Pro actually mentioned this in an interview where he said that he is single and searching. We don't know how sure it is, because if you looked at Artin Pro, these are guys that have been in music. It's so surprising that this guy has gotten no partner, but mentioning, he said that he's praying that if there is anyone interested, since it was a TV show, can simply come out and they give it a try. So meanwhile, wherever, ladies and gentlemen, ladies, my sisters, my aunties, and everyone that is outside there, and you want to look at looking at the picture over Artin Pro. He's a very nice guy, very handsome. So you can simply reach out to him and you see how you can catch up with love right there. It's Elkem TV, and bringing you this very beautiful update coming in from one that is producer Artin Pro, that is is actually looking for love. And besides amidst the searching for love, we also got to see that is Atin Pro trying to also say that he has also mentioning, he also announced his plans of also staging a concert soon that will actually be coming up. Staging up a concert that will actually be coming up into anywhere parts of the world. Let's wait and see what will come out, and we'll actually keep updating you about what is transpiring in Kampala all over in the musical industry. Away from there, that is Atin Pro in Kampala. Let's wait and see who is going to be her first love, because he had actually never proclaimed earlier on that he has gotten someone already. But let's wait and see what will actually come out of that. And away from that, still moving on, we get to see there is a media personality that is Dr. Suna Benz. You know, this guy have actually been onto the limelight for quite a long span, right from this very year started. You know, these guys have been on limelight, and earlier on this very week, we saw a video actually being recorded that is by Suna Ben, also making wave. You know, he made a video trying to evict her wife from his one of his residencies, and this video made rounds, and I think this is where these guys started conflicting from into the relationship. And right from that very video, since it came out when he was trying to evict that is her love, that is Nabweyo, yeah, she's called Nabweyo Mary, the wife to, let me call her the ex-wife, that is to Suna Ben. After the video went down and went viral, we actually saw these guys starting their conflict right from there. And this very week, we also got to see that is Nabweyo Mary, the ex-wife to Suna Ben, also coming out and saying, dropping some comments onto the social media, whereby onto even a phone call that is Nabweyo Mary say that here's the statement. She say that he doesn't give me, yes, here it is. He say that Suna Ben is actually neglects his children, and also a disrespecting man. The statement was like that he disrespects her, and at the same time also neglects the children. Here was the statement that she said. She said that he doesn't give me any support to the kids. He doesn't give any support to the kids. I can prove that with a screenshot of my WhatsApp with him. Just know that guy is so disrespectful beyond expectation. You know, this is actually what comes about when, you know, a love is breaking up. You know, in first days when people get into a relationship, there are a couple of things that happen. People praise, people do what, you know, you praise your partner, but at the end of the day, when the relationship is breaking up, this is what comes about. And let's wait and see, because earlier on we've been waiting for a comment from that is Suna Ben over this say, but he have not yet commented. Let's wait and see, and we'll be giving you another update. What is the response of Suna Ben? Is it true that he does not care about his children? And is disrespectful to the partner? Let's wait and see wherever and everything that will actually be coming out of that very story over Suna Ben. And still moving on to this very week, we actually get to see another Rolex festival coming up in Kampala. The Rolex initiative also announced it this very week that they gonna be another edition for the Rolex festival. Miro, let's get into a short break, and we'll be returning back with this very story. Just keep locked into the Elkem television as well. Keep locked as I get back from the break.
Mchara
waitu
Madina Education Center olirabye.
Madina Education Center isomero muno mugenya karoraho kale likusikiriza muno nti onu noagenda kutandikira kusoma
ajati omwana akyayonka
arayonka n'asoma kandi nkugenda n'okuzalayo abandi basatu nabo basomera hano Madina Education Center
abaffe Madina Education Center ng'otuuseeyo olabira ddala Madina eri eyo Middle East naye essomero liri wano Nyakibezi Masindi Kafu Road.
Madina Education Center isomero ndigondeze lyabojona abaisiki na boarding primary school baina nursery section hamuna daycare section but exika alabana barahumuraga harume byoksa toys enongi muno
ate primary section nayo ya mulembe nnyo abasomesa batendike bulungi zize nnyini metro wali dormitories nungi zirimu n'emifaliso actually emifaliso bitabo kalamu wamu ne peni byonna obisangayo ku ssomero byabwerere balina ne school van eyokutambuza abaana.
Elkem Television, yours, and you're welcome back from that short commercial break. You know, we has Elkem TV. We also make money as well, and you can simply come through with your business. We advertise it for you. We have a couple of things that we actually do as Elkem Media Services. So we do adverts like you've been seeing on two other screens. An advert of Madina Primary School that is actually located a few kilometers away from Masindi town, and having the kindergarten and the primary section here, so you can simply reach out to them for a better education. They have actually gotten some very nice stuff, so you can simply read there and talk to them. Even school fees is affordable, so you shouldn't fear. Looking at how the looks of the school, that is actually what they give to your child in case you happen to go there. Meanwhile, away from that earlier on, before we got into our break, I was still moving on into the musical industry and trying to look about the celebrity gossip and what has actually transpired this very week into the musical industry. Meanwhile, today is a Friday one more time, and every single Friday we always come here and give you what has actually happened to the musical industry as well onto this particular show entitled Unmuted that actually comes about with Remy the baby that actually never happened to be here today, but next time I think she's gonna be in place. And we're still moving on with the news that have actually made around this very week, both on social media and all over. And we shall start with before getting into a break, I was talking about the Rolex festival that will actually be coming up soon. That is in Lugogo in Kampala. The Rolex festival, this very edition of 2024 will actually be coming up. That is on 18th August of this very month, next month of this very of 2024, and it will be stayed it is scheduled to take place, that is that very day of 18th August 2024 at that is a venue is Zoe Grounds in Lugogo, so you can simply reach out to there. That is at Zoe Grounds in Lugogo. That's why it's gonna be this time round. Remember, Iron the first edition was officiated. That it was at Cricket Oval. That is in Kampala. But this time round, I've actually tried to move it right back in the right way. That is in Lugogo. So it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be murder and. That is those ends of Kampala. The doors actually be opened. That is at 9 a.m. very early in the morning, and it will move to up to 8 p.m. in the evening. So you can simply read there early and also get to enjoy the vibes that will be there, as you also know what actually comes about when it comes to this very day of the Rolex. It's so crazy down those ends. It's actually so massive. And when we get to talk about this very Rolex festival, it's an annual celebrating event that actually comes about every single year, and that is trying to celebrate the Uganda Ionic street food, the Rolex, and it will be right there. They're telling us right here the ordinary, for the ones that would may need to actually access tickets before the real day, you can simply access them from this very website. It's at www.nextticket.com. So you can simply type in your phone and pay for your ticket as well, and actually don't get to miss out with the Rolex Festival that will be on 18th of August this very year. And ordinary entry fee, ordinary will be 20,000, and there will be a courtesy of Rolex all over the place. Wherever you'll be reaching will be Rolex all over the place. So it's going to be celebrated in such a beautiful way. So 20,000 ordinary and 50,000 that will be a VIP for the ones that are big bosses. Like that is my manager, my producer at the same time. Sorry, my director and my producer at the same time. That is producer Daniel. So the big one is just for you. 50,000. You go and enjoy the festival as well. That is the Rolex Festival, and I know you're good at that. Beautiful right there. Still moving on into some other stories besides that Rolex Festival that will be coming up. That is at Zoe Grounds in Lugogo. Still moving on, we also get to see another hit banger, another hit concert that will be actually coming up. That is by Irene Namubiru. Irene Namubiru, she have actually been not on stage for quite a little span, but this time round they've actually prepared a very nice show. A concert that actually be coming up. That is at the Kampala Serena Hotel. So meanwhile, you can simply reach out there. That will be on the 26th of this very month of July 2024. So it's gonna be crazy, and she'll be actually leashing every music of hers right there. So just reach out at that very place and enjoy the vibes. I know there are a couple of people, there are some bosses of mine that I know that will be there lavishing money. You understand? So you can simply reach out there and support our own. That is Irene Namubiru, that have actually been into the musical industry for quite a big span as well. And still looking here with they're telling us tickets tickets of the event also can also be purchased, but it didn't actually happen to get the website. But you can simply try to search about this very concert, and also get to pay early on. When you pay early, you're not disturbed when the real day comes over at the concert. That's Irene Namubiru on two other screens, as beautiful as she is, and she will be actually performing. And right now, the information that I got, that she is actually doing her rehearsals for that very concert. So expect something so different from the usual one that I've actually been witnessing from Irene Namubiru as well. And we've been told that the table will be for 3 million. Just 8 people, you get your table at 3 million. So this table is organized for 8 people at 3 million. Everything is gonna be there. Just get your 3 million. 8 people, gather yourselves, and then go and enjoy this very concert in regards to supporting Irene Namubiru, that has actually been into the musical industry for quite a little span. These are the guys that have been there doing it so crazy time after time. That is Irene Namubiru. Decently, she dresses decently, and that is one of the most unique things that I love about Irene Namubiru. She's one of the ladies that has actually dressed decently. I can give you an example of Irene Namubiru, Rema, those decent women as well. I love how they do the things, and also you can simply reach out and support them. And we get to know here as ordinary will be 150K. 150K. That is yes, 150K for the ordinary, and then 3 million table. So you can simply reach out. That will be on 26th of this very month. That will be at Kampala Serena Hotel as well. And we're still moving on into some other stories that have made round this very week. Remember that this show is called Unmuted. It actually comes about every single Friday, where we actually give you all the updates, all the celebrity gossip that actually is making rounds all over the musical industry. And wherever you actually catching up with this very show, I want to actually appreciate you. Thanks for always keeping it Elkem Television and loving what we actually give you every single day. I can't forget to remind you that you can simply get into our YouTube app, type the word Elkem TV, subscribe, and also put on that bell. You'll be updated on every show of ours that will actually be coming through as well. And don't forget to write about your comments onto this very, very show. Big up to my brothers that actually tune into this very particular show. Have my guys from Kirasa, have my guys from Masindi town, have my guys from Hoima, wherever you're watching from, and some guys that are actually watching right from that is diaspora from the countries like Dubai. We actually love you so much. Thanks for always keeping it Elkem Television and following our shows as well. Still moving on to some other stories that I'm actually getting to see right here. We see King Sir criticizes Uganda police for disrupting his musical shows. This very week we have actually seen King Sir coming out. That was yesterday. King Sir coming out and saying, "No, you police officers, it's too much now. Every time that I do my show, you come through and disrupt it. What is it, you guys? If I have anything wrong with you guys, if I have any case, just summon me. Not actually disturbing my audience, disturbing my supporters as well." And this was actually sounded following his last concert that were actually interrupted by police officers, and prompt him to actually come out and ask the police to why they're actually doing this. Here is his statement in words: Uganda police, if you have a case with me, summon me. Don't come and disorganize my show. You are scaring my fans. That's King Sir, and that's how he came out and tried to talk about what is actually happening wherever he does his shows, that actually he gets interrupted. Let's first get into the video and get to see what actually was happening to that very concert, and away from that we shall be delving into some other stories as well. That is the video, Mr. Producer. Do it right there for the viewers of Elkem TV.
Avanda kino muje mu stage kutukana na mujina tuna pressure zini na Uganda ayinalo akana kutaka ku pressure kuketu mambo na kwati leo ku pressure ina machakungu wali ina machakungu tukana na mujina na zini mwenza umweleza Mungu. Easy. Go. That's the number of take down baby. Easy. Please.
Time, welcome back from that very video of King. One more time, welcome back from that very video. That is what actually came down. That was the concert of King Sir. He was trying to officiate it right there, and he was interrupted. The show was cut short by police officers that came in with rifles and tried to, disorganize, like he said, that disorganize his concert. King Sir is actually a musician that have actually been into the musical industry for quite a long span, and is actually known by his musical like Mulirwana, Zakayo, and many more. He have actually done a lot of music, and is one of the successful singers that have actually, I can actually attribute you, that have actually had some big actually things into the musical industry. He have gained into the musical industry, and that is none other than King Sir, one of the most coolest man, Earlier on, if I take you back to the history of this very guy, have actually been into the limelight, and a certain gentleman, I'm just forgetting the name, whereby they were clashing over some issues right there, and where he was attacked, and then the other one also. Yeah, actually that's what happens with music, and know when these things are not there, there is no news. So it's always so good, and it actually gives you the way forward when it gets into the musical industry as well. Still moving on into some other stories right here. I get to see there is a singer called Atiang Laura, happy birthday. She have actually, we don't know how old she has met, but based on the stories that we're getting right here, she actually, today is her birthday. She have made one more on what she has. I don't know whether she's 60 or 80, whatever. She has not actually showed us her years, but Laura, big up on yourself, and I wish you a very, very, very happy birthday. She's known of, Laura is actually known of Afro. She's known of a song called the Afro Feeling, and you know there is a certain whatever. Sorry, she's known of a beast crowned. She's a beast. She's a beast crowned honor. That is actually one of some kind of titles or whatever nicknames that she actually uses. That beast crowned with honor. That's actually what she terms herself. But that is her onto the screen. She's called Atiang Laura, one of the ladies that have actually made the Ugandan music so onto another level. So right there is her. And I wish you a happy birthday. Thanks for making what you've made. Much as you've not told us how old you are, but we actually get to know at least there we see. So it's so beautiful, and still moving on into some other stories. We also get to see Will and Fikfa Maika team up on Bikona. So these guys have actually in a reading here in a vibrant realm over Ugandan music. Ricky Music, go Will, and okay, one more time, welcome back from that blink that I've actually seen right there. My name is Urban Brown, and you know, time is always not our best ally. Meanwhile, just allow me actually take. Do we have, Mr. Producer? Do we have some comments right there so that I can simply pass them on to the screens of Elkem TV, and Rev has actually kept tuned into this mighty television. And meanwhile, every single Friday right here is Unmuted Show, where we bring you the celebrity gossip. And I want to look at some of my best friends that have actually tuned and kept tuned to this very particular show. I said this is Bunny K Alpha that is saying wow, thanks for actually keeping tuned to this very show. We see Namata Rachel saying wow, okay, thanks for appreciating and being live, Namata Rachel, and following us every single Friday and every single day. We're right here giving you all updates that actually transpired. Also, Bunny K Alpha added here saying I am watching live in my bed. That is right there, Bunny K Alpha. Thanks for watching live from where we're watching from, and it's so actually a very beautiful moment that I get to see you actually live onto this very show. This is Namata Rachel also adding that I love the vibe and the speed. Okay, thanks for appreciating dear Rachel and being live as well. I love the comment. This is Aka Arnold tuned in. Thanks for the show. Thanks, brother. Big up on yourself and wherever you're watching from. I love what you're doing right there. This is doing it good. I really love you much, bro. Big up, bro. Aka Arnold, I love you so much wherever you are. Just greet me those guys of mine in KJ. Just say Urban Brown has said hi to you guys. And still moving on into some other stories right here. This is Blue Flower. I'm cement. Okay, also saying wow. Vaitu Vanyoro. Okay. Thank you very much. It's so beautiful. And I'll be doing it right there. The way you love it, my brother. Thanks very much. This one says blue flower still says I'm on. Thanks for being on and always keeping it Elkem television. Still moving on. This is says thanks Urban for the show. I love you, my bro, Blue Flower. Thanks for the comments and always keeping tuned into this particular show. And still moving on. This is Namu Gerwa Sharon. I'm on. Namu Gerwa Sharon. Thanks very much for always keeping live onto the screens of Elkem TV and Loving Unmuted show as well. Still moving on, and this is Richard Biabasaja. Hey bro, thanks for always keeping tuned into the Elkem television. Said, oh, I am on. Okay, thanks very much and being on. Thanks for the comment. Thanks for following this particular show. And this is Victor. Victor says I'm on. Victor also, thanks very much for also following and being part of this very celebrity gossip that actually comes about every single Friday on Elkem television. Baneke Alpha, Irene Namubiru, my best artist, I will be there. Have already cleared my table. Thank you very much, Baneke Alpha. And actually, I knew that's what you do, and I just love the vibes and actually the support that you guys have actually gotten for these celebrities of ours. This one says, Namubiru Sharon still added here. God protect Uganda. Thank you very much. Yeah. God actually will protect Uganda as well. Thanks for having that great prayer towards our country, Uganda, because there are a lot that is actually coming out into this very country of ours. Lastly, we have this is a Gross Chantel watching live from where? From Abu Dhabi, Saudi Arabia. Sorry. Chantel, happy birthday. Yesterday you had your birthday, but you didn't invite me. So sad. But happy birthday, my dear. And I'll be singing a happy birthday song as I am croning, as actually wind up with this very show for you. And she says, thanks for the show. Okay, thanks for being on too. And says live from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Thanks very much, Chantel, for watching right there. And here, those are some of the comments that have actually come through onto this very show, entitled Unmuted, all over the place. Big up to my sister Remy. I miss you back. You actually get right this particular show, and Reva's actually kept it tuned to this very, very session. Thanks so much for actually loving this particular moment. Meanwhile, actually, as I cron down this particular show, I'd like to take this opportunity to appreciate whoever has actually kept tuned into this very session for this celebrity gossip that actually comes out every single Friday. Wherever you're watching from, thanks so much for actually having kept tuned. Thanks for everything that you're giving and being onto this very show. Big up to my people from Saudi Arabia. Big up from people from Uganda. Big up to my people from the rest of the world. Wherever you've been watching from. My name is Urban Brown. One more time, you can simply call me Calamity, and I am signing out of here. Just allow me wish you a nice weekend. Happy birthday to my dear Chantel. Big love for you.